Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Tier 3. 2 seconds. That is a very bad start. Welcome to Tier 3 here at Inter's Racing League. We're at Baku for round 10. My name is Cam, and I can't wait for you to join me in this stream and race tonight. 2 seconds again. No, we're good. Okay, should be all good now. How is everyone today? Hopefully we're going well. We're right on board with, please be Codsey. Like, both the Williams go out, but it's going to be Oscar first to go out here at Baku. It is a 6K track here tonight. Got 21 laps of hard-fought racing here at Tier 3. Pit loss time around 19.8 seconds. So that'll come into play in the race. Obviously, will not matter in qualifying. Yeah. Should be getting onto it soon with Oscar Piastri, your previous race winner last time out at Imola. It was Rifle on pole for the sprint. T. Salmons ended up winning that sprint race. Sorry, that is incorrect. T. Salmons went on to grab pole for the feature races as a Kicksabber award. Cash Mash ended up winning the sprint race for Haas, and Oscar Piastri, who we are on board with right now, ended up winning that race in Imola. So there's a lot of drivers that can win tonight. Obviously, it's going to be interesting to see who's on their A game. But it is Kingy, the big Kingy, who leads the standings by 5 points to Tyrone. Sorry about that. Followed by Rifle, Junkyard, and Mercy. That is your top 5 in the Tier 3 standings as Oscar goes through turn 1 into turn 2. This is where all the carnage is going to happen tonight. But he takes it quite well. There's a bit of a banking down at just before the last straight. But into 3 we go. Now 4 goes Oscar Piastri, GOAT. Now 5 and 6 he's coming up to. Want to brake early, go tight, get wide, really open the turn up, get on the throttle as early as possible. That looked very good. Now Castle, which is only 7.6 meters wide, coming up here right now. Castle section, 7 meters wide. You hit the wall, Charles Leclerc, I'm stupid. You are done and out of qualifying. If you do it in the race, you are out of this race. Oscar Piastri has fully saved up his battery, so he's just going to burn it down the whole start-finish straight. Looks like he is going to get a tow from the Red Bull of Bridgie STW. So he's going to have to probably get out of the way. Will Oscar loses the rear end out of turn 16. That's going to cost him a lot of lap time, but the tow that he's going to get is definitely going to make up for it. It's just going to be a small one. Small little tow. He's got 0 battery. He's going to run out of overtake to the line. He's going to run out of deployment, which is going to lose him a lot of time as well. He's got 0 left. But it's provisional pole because he's the first one to set a time, and his teammate goes 0.6 quicker. E. Cotsey, 40.056. Next will be a Haas of Brosif to the line. It's quite a decent lap from Brosif. He does a 40.352 in the Haas. He goes P2. PRL Aussie, 41.5. Kylian Mbappe goes provisional P1 with a 39.758. So he goes P1 by 3/10. It will be an Alpine now. Not of Junkyard, of Tyrone, who's just going to be starting a lap. So, A-Dog. No, Jesus. A lot of cars. Kingy. 40.479. Junkyard does a 43.986. So your championship leader will definitely want to improve on his lap time for the Scuderia. Now we will see Jay Cashmash, your previous sprint race winner last time out in Imola. This is not going to be breaking any timing records, but it's going to be a decent lap. 40.288, goes P3 just ahead of his teammate Broseph Coupe. So the two Hasses 4th and 5th. There's a Mercedes to the line. It's A-Dog does a 43.773. Should be a Red Bull out next of Bridgie. Yes, but he's in none, so he won't be. You'd want to be already in hot lap. Possibly. But it's going to be... Is that a Williams? No, it isn't. Yeah, both Williams are pitting, so it'll be the RB of Rifle that will start his lap next. Both the Hasses are done. They've already done their laps, I mean. So, Junkyard's already done his lap, so he's not on a push. He might be on a push. He is on a push. He's gone purple. He's most definitely on a push, but doesn't have the most amount of battery. We'll see what Junkyard Doggy can do to the line. Just a couple seconds. DRS now enabled rear wing wide open to the line. So 40.654, so he improves his time by 3.5 seconds, goes provisional P8. So quite a decent time from Junkyard in the Alpine, but next it'll be his teammate, Tyrone. No, he's not on a lap, sorry, he'll be starting another one. Your championship rival with Kingy, Aston Martin actually does a lap, I think. No, he's starting a lap. So, yeah, Tyrone P2 in the Tier 3 standings by 5 points to Kingy. Then Loading Rifle, Junkyard, Mercy, Oscar, Broseph, Jeneth, Cashmash, and Sans. And your Tier 3 constructors are Racing Bulls, Alpine, and then Ferrari. And your overall constructors is Ferrari by 10 points to RB. So Batman and Kingy really have got to show up tonight for me, for Battlecat, and for the other Ferrari fans, the Tifosi. So yeah, we'll have to see what they do, as Loading Rifle will be coming up to the line quite shortly. He's in hot lap. Looks like a good ERS usage from Rifle. Might want to put it in overtake very soon. I have to see what he does. He does. So he goes on overtake. This looks like a good, very good lap. 39.587. That is pole position provisionally for Loading Rifle in the RB. It'll be T Salmons up to the line next. He's also very quick in this tier. How's it going, Buster? P3 goes T Salmons 39.989. Third driver in the 39s. There's a buttload of cars coming to the line. It's Tyrone. Next up to the line. He'll be improving a lot on his last time. 40.188. Provisional P6. A lot of cars crossing the line. I think Dunno or Zandon. Dunno will be the next to set a time, who already hasn't set a time. He's one of 4 drivers to not set a time yet. No one has a qualifying ban. He's Loading Rifle, who's already done his lap. Jesse went P2, provisional P2. Didn't see that, unfortunately. So 39.596. So he's only down by 9 thousandths, if my math is correct. Cashmash P4, T Salmons P5. So 5 drivers in the 39s. 2 seconds. Zandon gets a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Domwa. It's really not ideal. Let's hope none of them got damage. But Zandon will be starting 5 positions back. Then where he qualified, looks like Broseph will be starting a lap. Who's it going to be? Is that Aston on a lap? Possibly. T Salmons is not on the lap. 4 seconds down. Banglabai is not on the lap, so is it Tyrone? No, he's already done his lap. Red Bull, come on. Where's the other Red Bull? I'm blind. Bridgie, no. Okay, they're not on a lap. McLaren of Donwa is not on a lap. Killian's on an out lap. No, we've already been through that. Kick. Zandon's not on a lap. Jesse is not on a lap. Jeez, that Ferrari is on a lap though. I think it's King Dogger. It isn't. It's Batman. So Batman yet to set a time. Can he possibly go pole? It's obviously the goal for everyone here tonight. He's got 10% battery in hot lap. What will it be to the line for VSC? Batman in the Ferrari to 41.702. So he goes provisional P18. He'll want to improve on that lap time. Next up will be a Mercedes of Mercy. No, he's not on the lap, so it's Kingy. Kingy will be the next across the line. He's got 0 ERS left. To the line, rear wing is wide open. Kingy looks like a very good lap actually. 39.429. King Dogger. The big King Dogger. Caleb King Dogger goes provisional P1, provisional pole sitter. Kingy with a 39.429. Battlecat will be happy with that. But he's got no clue because he is racing in DRS Tier 2 at China. So good luck to him and all those DRS boys. Red Bull Aussie's on a lap. He's 7 minutes down. He's not on a lap. 6 minutes to go here. Tier 3. Not a lot of time left. Is the McLaren on a lap? Killian might be on a lap. 5 tenths down, so he won't be setting any records. Obviously the Ferraris aren't on the lap. So no one on the lap, but it is Banglabai. No, T Summons. Where's T Summons? Right there. Who is on his out lap. So he'll be the first one to set a lap. Yep, get the reserves out of here. Killian is gone. Speaking of which, Davis, who did win that sprint race? Please say it's Elmer Jacko. Oh wait, Davis isn't in the special. Loading rifle hates checkered flag. That is a nice thing to say about people. We'll stay with T Summons. What is my dog doing? Hey. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that Haas actually seems to be on a lap. Broseph to the line. He's 7 seconds down, so it's not going to be anything good. Unfortunately, it was just another warm-up lap from the Broseph. He'll be on a lap now, though. That 39.4 is actually quite quick. Those 39 times are quite quick. As I'll pull up Ozef1 T1 results. Baku pole was a 38.2. 39.6. Damn, that is poor from us. Anyway, Broseph on a lap in medium. In medium. Sorry about that. Yeah, he'll be the next to set a lap time. He'll be wanting to improve to start more positions up. He's only 200ths away from Tyrone, who is provisionally ahead of him. He goes purple. He's up 1.5 tenths pretty much, which will put him P7 provisionally. Let's see if he can keep the time gain down the main straight, the start finish straight. ERS is the word I'm looking for. Battery 8% to the line. Broseph 39.922. Very good lap from himself. Just ahead of his teammate, Jay Cashmash. Who's on a lap? T. Simmons. T. Simmons is on a very good lap. McLaren's on a lap. So T. Simmons will be the next to set a lap. He was up. He's now down. So he obviously backed out of that and he's going to go again. And if you don't come out soon, you're not going to get a lap in. So it seems like Tyrone and Jesse, VSC Parzival, aren't going to get a lap time. Another lap time, sorry. There's a Red Bull behind of Aussie. He's just going to be starting his lap. Banglabai is also just going to be starting his lap. So a lot of people are just going to be starting their laps. So will Loading Rifle. That kicks Albert of Zandon will be starting his lap soon. Yeah, so Jesse's the only one not going to set in a lap time. VSC Puzzle is done for qualifying, so he's happy with the P3, I guess. Just behind Loading Rifle provisionally in P2, but there's a buttload of cars in that third sector. If you look down there from turn 10 to 15, there's about 11 cars in that little range, as there's an Alpine off, so you'd want to get a move on, otherwise you're not going to set a lap time. That was Tyrone. No, he should be good. Is anyone on the lap that's about to set one? Piastri, he's kind of close. Junkyard is 3.5 seconds up. That's got to be Cap or something. A-Dog is down. He's just starting his lap. Zandon just started his lap. Batman just started his lap. Paulie yet to submit a lap time. Broseph is also done. He's in the pits. Yep. A couple tows will be going on here. Cashmash will be getting a bit of a tow from that Merc. So the next across the line won't be Tyrone. It'll be Junkyard Dog. He's 2 tenths down. So it will be Tyrone. He's not on the lap though. What about the Red Bull behind him? They're definitely on the lap. Someone goes up. That was T. Salmons. No, it was Oscar Piastri go, I believe. But to the line for Aussie. He's got a lot. He's just going to be starting a lap. He just gets it in. Just barely gets that lap in. It's going to be Paulie to the line. 41.193. So he's done. Batman retires. Zandon to the line. P15 with a 40.7. Next will be Junkyard Dog. He's 2 seconds down. He won't be setting any personal best lap times. But next will be Cashmash. Up to the line. Up the Swans, Daniel Star. How you doing? Hope you're good. Yeah, so Cashmash next to set a lap time. What will it be? To the line. To the line. Looks pretty good. 39.890. He goes P6, just ahead of T. Salmons by 7 thousandths. There's a buttload of cars coming around now. Kotze goes P6. What will the RB of Rifle do? He doesn't improve. Killian goes up. Oscar Piastri is not on the lap. Kingy with a 39.280. Very good lap from him in the Ferrari. Come on, Kingy. No favoritism there whatsoever. Thanks, Daniel. Love you. But it'll be Tyrone 5 tenths up to the line. He's on the start-finish straight now. He'll be wanting to improve. He's P2 in the standings. Currently in Tier 3. Not going to be pole, but it's a 39.611. P4 for Daniel Starr. Next to the line will be no one on a lap. So that's your qualifying grid for tonight. It's Kingy finally on pole. Come on, Kingy. Followed by Rifle, Parzival, Tyrone, Killian, Oscar Piastri go, Kotze, Cashmash, Salmons, Domwa, Big Broseph, P11, then Dunno or Mercy, Bridgie, Aussie, Junkyard Dog, Zandon, Banglabai, Paulie, A-Dog, And Batman is your grid for tonight, tier 3. Okay, so yeah, once again, Zandon will be starting last, though. So Zandon has that grid penalty, so he'll be starting in last place, unfortunately, which moves Batman, A-Dog, Paulie, and Banglabai up a position, which is good for them. How's DRS going? Elmer Jacko is leading. Come on, Chromad. Who won? Jacko won. Nice, okay. Sorry. Yeah. DNF. So Batman did DNF to terminal damage, unfortunately, so he was on the lap. And obviously Xanon with that grid penalty. So yeah, that's a grid. Quickly run through it again. Up the eels. Up the eels. What is blood doing? Yeah, multitasking at its finest. Got to see how the RB lads are doing in DRS. How's the footy going as well? The actual footy, Port by 21. Come on, Hawthorn. Jesus. Buster is going Roda Kingy. Wait, hold up. PR. Oh, I forgot my names. Hang on, I'm a bit of a special kid. Hang on. Tier 3 standings. I forget. Junkyard Dog. There we go. Junkyard. Jesus. Holy, that took way too long. Yeah, Junkyard crawl up this field and Tyrone for another W. I want Kingy to win. We are very good mates. Go to school together. So I really want to interview him. That'd be just very funny. But yeah, so your past winners have been Oscar Piastri, Tyrone, Mercy, Rifle, Tyrone, Hado, Kingy, Hado. So you can tell big Hado, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here at Baku tier 3 and it's lights out and away we go. It seems like I didn't mean to put that up, the RB got a very good start off the line, but it's Kingy who stays in the lead after turn 1. Little wobble from Parzival. Oh, McLaren nearly bins Tyrone into a wall at turn 2. Is there carnage at the back? I don't think there is. So we'll quickly get the tyres up. Just quickly, down the inside goes the Williams of Ecotzi on Tyrone. He's up to P4. We got a couple hard runners spread very evenly. It's 9 to 11. 9 hards, 11 mediums. But Kingy running away currently. This is his favourite tracker. There's carnage in the mid. Carnage in the midfield. Oh, huge pile up in the midfield. Absolutely huge. A lot of front wing and a lot of debris in the middle of the track. So that's going to be a huge split. Cash Match now 2.5 seconds back from that leading pack. So field already a bit spread out, but a lot of front wings just going everywhere through that middle section of turns 6 and 8, I think, or 7, 9, 8, 10, 11, around there. So, yeah, Kingy though, 1.5 seconds ahead of Logan Rival. There's more carnage at the back. It's Junkyard Doggy. Buster said he'd climb up the field. He's currently climbing up walls. He's lost his front right end plate. He'll have to pit for a new front wing, unfortunately for him, as his teammate Tyrone goes P4. He gets ahead of Ecotzi. No DRS enabled just yet, but Kingo obviously sets the fastest Lap time. No, not good, Buster. Not good for you and your Alpine team. As can Kingy keep this lead? I for sure hope so. As yeah, Junkyard Dog did have quite a good start. I'll tell you who's had an even better start. It's VSC's end and plays up 6 spots from P20. What are you... Oh, oh, that's bad. Anyway, we'll do that later. Dog has fully tuned my charger. How much charge do we have? Okay, we're good. Have to get another one. Not good. Anyway, Loading Rifle is P2, fighting with Killian, who is currently a new reserve to Intezan to Tier 3, I believe. So he's fighting for a podium. So is Tyrone, P2 in the standings. Williams having quite a good showing, currently P5 and P6. Your Oscar Piastri GOAT was your last winner in the Omelette race. Thank you, Gemon. But yeah, this is probably my 5th ever commentary, so I'm doing okay. But yeah, down the main straight we go now. Killian is going to have the DRS on Rifle. Pretty much the whole top 7 are going to have DRS, but Kingy obviously won't because he is the leader, and Loading Rifle won't. As they go side by side, this should be as easy as you like for Killian in the papaya. Loading Rifle now loses 1 spot. What can Tyrone do? Can he go for the move on Loading Rifle? No, he won't. He'll stay back, but that just gained a lot of time for Killian. So now they've reeled in King Dogger in that Ferrari. So now they're finally in DRS. Poorly pits. A Banglabai has retired. It's a VSC. There was a DNF at turn 1. He's right in that wall. Just a VSC for now. For now. We'll see if there's if any more carnage ensues, but that's an Aston Martin out of this race. Tyrone, sorry, not Tyrone, Paulie is getting his front wing fixed. Is that fully ruined? Thank you, Ziggy. Charger is fully ruined. That's great. Anyway. 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, VSCs can definitely be interesting. The percentage of a VSC in real F1 is 29%, safety car 57%, so we've already seen that VSC. Will we see any more safety cars? So just quickly, the compounds for tonight, it's the C3 hard, C4 meds, C5 softs. I said it before, but pit time loss is 19 and a half second, 19.8 seconds. Don't know what it is on the safety car, unfortunately. It'll probably be about 10-second pit stop loss. First ever GP here at Baku was in 2017 in real life. The most poles is Charles Leclerc, but in Tier 3, it's Hado and Rifle. Hado and Rifle are tied with the most as Batman gets a drive through, unfortunately, as it's green, green, green for the 2nd time here in Baku. Foot to the floor, pedal to the metal. But yeah, Batman gets a drive through for exceeding Delta when we went green. Killian gets the run on Kingy. So does Loading Rifle. Does he go for the move? No, he doesn't. He stays back. Killian is your new race leader in the papaya. So I know Devo will be happy with that. What a camera angle we're seeing here, by the way. That's beautiful. Yeah, so Kingy rear wing wide open. Batman pits for his drive through. Will he go for the move into turn 3? No, he won't. Smart move, stays back behind Killian, who, as we said before, is a new reserve to Inters. Yeah, he's rarely sad jam on, as my brother's yelling for the Hawks in the background. I really hope you can't hear that. But yeah, it'll be interesting what happens at Castle. We're right on board with King Dogger, actually. Through Castle section, really don't do it. Leclerc, they've got history here. Killian goes very cautious through there. So King Dogger got a good run, and then he hit the curb on the exit, so that lost him some time. A bit slidey through there. Oh, it's a Red Bull out the back. Aussie and A-Dog involved in a little bit of a situation. He's clobbered the wall of Castle. We caught that. I am stupid. Charles Leclerc moment. I'm not saying he's stupid. I'm just referring to it live. But yeah, clobbered that Castle section wall. That's good. You really don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it, Daniel. VSC again. We got another virtual safety car for I don't know what. There's a bit of carnage here. There's a lot of carnage at the back. VSC Parsville fully lost his front wing after starting quite high up. Very unfortunate for him and the Kicksauer team. Kingy, Tyrone, Cashmash all pit off the mediums. That is a smart move. Very smart move. Pit under the VSC. You gain a lot of time. And the Hearts could probably... They can go to the end. They're going to be very dodge. Tyre's going to be shot as... Cashmash pits for a new front wing, unfortunately. So he'll lose some spots to that. Jesse gets a 10-second. Yep, he pits and quits. So he is done tonight in the kick, unfortunately for him. Aussie now changes his front wing. He pits onto the hards. Second virtual safety car tonight. 100% German, 100% agree with you. Hards last forever. 100%. They can go a long time. They might be a tiny bit worn, but yeah, Junkyard Doggy. Oh, it's not looking good for Alpine. He's got a drive-through penalty, as he's also setting some yellow flags out the back there. But it's Killian who leads this race. It's green flags for the third time tonight. Pedal to the metal, foot to the floor. Jesus, Zach, he's really yelling. Yeah, third time he gone green, and Killian, the reserve, Papaya, lead this race after 5 laps. Devo will be looking at DRS right now. I'm actually going to quickly check how that's going. But yeah, down the main straight, there will not be any DRS. No DRS currently for these drivers. So there'll still be a tie as we see Ekotzi side by side with Rifle. Run on board with Rolling Rifle. Sorry, there is DRS enabled. So Rifle mustn't... He does have it. He's just running very high wings. Ekotzi takes the lead of this race. Oh, contact between Rifle and Oscar Piastri. That loses them some time, but they're not in a wall, so they're still good. But Ekotzi in the Williams takes the lead, and it's currently a double Williams podium here at Baku Tier 3 Inters Racing League. Killian will have DRS, but it's not too powerful down that straight after turn 2. So, not much going for it. But, yeah, Williams will be very... Oh, no! Broseph is in a wall. Oh, that's not ideal. He's not lost his front wing, though. He must have had just a little bit of a spin. He loses a couple spots in a couple seconds. Mercy in the Mercedes gets ahead of him. So he's down to P7. His teammate, P14. He pitted for a new front wing under that second virtual safety car. He lost some time for that front wing fix, but he'll be loving that new front wing now. As we see 4 of the top 5 on mediums. It's just Oscar Piastri go on the hards. Last week in Imola, he did go for the hards, went for a big overcut, and it obviously ended up working as he won that feature race by quite some time to... I can't remember. But yeah, so Kingy did pick up the second ever pole. His first and last pole was at Monaco in the Principality in front of the Tifosi. Charles Leclerc's home. It's not really the Tifosi, but Charles Leclerc's home. Pretty much the same thing. As nearly 3 wide. They are 3 wide. Sorry. Down the start, finish straight, and Killian gets the move done. So it's now Papaya, Williams podium. They're going to be wanting to work together and try make it a Williams 1-2 if they can. But I'll tell you what, Kingy and T Summons very close. Sorry, T Summons hasn't pitted, so Kingy is currently a provisional race leader technically, just because he has already pitted for the hard compound tyres. But yeah, if these Williams drivers know anything, they'll know we have to work together here. Let's not fight. Let's stay with Killian, and down the main straight, we'll get him twice. We'll both get him, and then try keep him back and not give him a sniff. As there's a yellow flag out the back, it's Batman at turn 2. He's facing the opposite way, and he's losing his right and left end plate of his front wing, so that's really not ideal from Batman. He's not having the best of weekends, but last week he has just removed ABS, so keep going, Batman. Moving assistance hard, you had quite a good weekend last week actually at Imola for your first ever league race with no assists. But we'll move back to the front of the grid. It's currently Killian by 4/10, and then another 4/10 to the two Williams, as there's a Red Bull of PRL Aussie in a wall now. Seems like no safety car. He is going again, but we're going to look at Oscar Piastri. Goat, sorry, not the actual. Oh, they're in a wall. They've put each other in a wall. Lucky no damage. That is not the cleanest. That's not the cleanest racing I've ever seen here at Inters. But it works. Killian keeps the lead. That might be a report, I can imagine. Although no front wing damage has been lost as T. Salmons gets past King Dogger just because of how powerful DRS is. He's got 4-lap older tyres. Cash Mash pits for a new front wing, you'd assume, as Aussie is back in a wall. He's missing his both front end plates, so he's going to pit as well. Cash Mash, yep, in the pits. So it's still Killian who leads this race, followed by, as we've said multiple times, two Williams. He's actually lost some time. Batman pit. Oh no, he fully retires. Safety car. We've got a full safety car here tonight at Inters Tier 3 Baku. This will flip the race up on its head. Is Kingy far enough forward that he's not going to lose any positions from this safety car? As Killian, don't know what Killian's doing. He's really slowing the pack up here. But yeah, it's your third retiree of the night. Unfortunately, it's VSC Batman. Yep, not ideal, Buster. Junkyard Dog now. Pitts will see the gap to leader, so if there's anything, Tyrone and Kingy have been messed over. Unfortunately for me and for you and for Batman, not Batman. Oh yeah, Batman, unfortunately for him. I meant Battle Cat. But hey, they're going to lose a lot of time. I really wanted to interview Kingy. Please get a podium. The undercut was definitely on with the VSC. Oh, Salmons gets a drive-through penalty. Speeding under safety car. You don't see that very often. Yep, they're all pitting. Oh, Oscar Piastri on the hards, though. That messes with him as well. He's going to have to go mediums to the end. Jeez. Oh, they're going to come out so far behind. Come on, Kingy. Oh, it's really messed his race. It's really messed their race. Oh, he might come out P4 or P3. P3 currently. Will he keep it? Yes, he does. He's on the podium. Kingy on the podium. Oscar Piastri on the medium. So Killian in prime position to win this race. PJO trust. I don't really trust you there. But yeah, it's a full safety car. And guys, let me know in the chat, who do you have your money on? You're going on sports bet. You look at, what's this? It's Inters Racing League Tier 3 at Baku. It's lap 9 is a safety car. And Killian's in the lead on fresh tyres, with Oscar on meds and Kingy and Tyrone. Who are you putting your money on? You got 20 bucks? Who's the money going to? Me personally, I'm going to have to say Killian in the papaya. That's my strongest guess. But yeah, luckily no one has been lapped, so it's positive. But the Red Bull pits. Yes, he does. Of Aussie. So yeah, we'll just stay with Oscar. A-Dog, always A-Dog. Yep. I mean, if that's for your money, I think you might be losing 20 bucks. Unfortunately, German, I think 20 bucks is down the drain if it's on A-Dog. But we'll have to see what happens. Time will tell. Jeez, it's a big fuel spike. But yeah, it's Killian in the race lead by Oscar Piastri, Goat by Kingy, by Tyrone, Donwa, Bridgie, Ecotzi, Rifle P8. So that's a bad voice crack. Rifle P8, he's P3 in the standings. What am I looking for? Tier 3 standings. Here we are. So, yeah, Loading Rifle's 12 points behind Kingy, who is your current championship leader. Then Tyrone is in P2, as you said multiple times. 5 points behind Kingy. He has won twice as Tyrone. So can he get a third win here at Tier 3 Inters, or will it be Kingy looking for his second ever league racing win? That's incorrect. He's looking for his third ever league racing win. He won at Bahrain Enduro at Inters. He won at Monza DRS. Can he win here at Baku for his second win in Inters? First ever season league racing is Kingy. So is mine. But yeah. So you got Jamon's bets. Betting on A-Dog. Daniel, if you're in the chat. Buster, if you're in the chat. What's the sports bets on? Who are we saying to win this race? It is quite early, but who are we saying is Hawthorne's made a ripping comeback. The Hawks. So we'll find out soon if safety car's in this lap. It will be in this lap. A lot of people on meds. Buster goes Tyrone. I feel like the only two people you could say were Tyrone and Junkyard. But yeah, the Tyrone definitely a good shout. Pitted the same time as Kingy, obviously on the same wear of tyres. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Jamon. Who are you betting the next safety car was the question. I don't know. Safety car in this lap. Officially in this lap. So Aussie should have enough time to catch up to the back of the grid. Kingy warming his tyres up. Right on board with Oscar Piastri. We won't ride on board with him, but we'll be spectating him with Oscar Piastri, GOAT, your previous race winner. And good for me, it's currently PlayStation P123, so I really hope it stays that way. To make it just that much easier at the interviews. But we'll have to... Oh, I don't have them added. Well, anyway, we'll deal with that hurdle when it comes. So when will it be green for the fourth time here at Baku Tier 3? It's pedal to the metal, foot to the floor for the fourth time here at Inters. Kingy got an okay start. There's yellows at the back. Bit of carnage there, but it's quite a good start from pretty much the whole grid. Very clean, actually. A couple of yellows that didn't mean much. Oh, Oscar Piastri gets Oscar Piastri GOAT. Gets a very good exit out of turn 2. Will he be going side by side into turn 3? No, he backs out of it. Stays behind the McLaren of Killian. So he still leads the race, just Killian. Oh my God, what's that? Into turn, I want to say that is 6 and 7. 6, 7 and 8. What? Yep, that was 7. Into 8, and then 9, 10, 11, the famous I'm Stupid castle section. Only 7.8 meters wide. Not enough room for anything, as should have said this before, but pole to turn 1 is 140 meters, which is the shortest on the calendar. So you really want to be starting on pole here, as Kingy did. And he's lost a couple of positions, but as Buster said before, the undercut was on from that virtual safety car with Tyrone, as he's flirting with... Oh, I'm still in leader. Who has fast lap? Just quickly, it is Killian with a 42.9. But here we go. Killian's going to be under immense trouble. DRS shouldn't be enabled, I don't think. So it'll just be the toe that he's got to watch out for. There 2 sets of 2 wide. DRS now enabled. It's going to be interesting into turn 1. Kingy loses a position. Tyrone goes up 1. Oscar Piastri P2. So it's only Kingy that lost out there to Tyrone. Bus is happy with that. T Salmon's pits for new front wing. But yeah, so Ecoxy lost quite a lot of time, surprise. Oh, they had the double stack, that's why. I think the 2 Williams, so that was unfortunate at the safety car. Oh, the Alpine of Tyrone nearly goes into Oscar Piastri, Goat. But still very clean. Bridgie goes up 1 on Domwa. McLaren having quite a good outing here tonight. P1 and P6. It's a reserve in the lead. How many times have we said that? Quite a lot. Top 4 now. Oh, Oscar Piastri Goat nearly in a wall. Has a huge slide out of the exit just before Castle. But he's still good. He's going to have trouble going another 14 laps on those medium compound tyres. Oh, DRS is over. Can anyone tell me who won? If anyone saw the DRS race, if you let me know, that'd be beautiful. Didn't sound good. But yeah, DRS is enabled. Junkyard is back in the points. P15 is a point system in case you don't know. Zanning that's the first track limits penalty tonight. But Killian is going to be under immense pressure from Oscar Piastri, not really from Tyrone. He's not even going to have DRS, I don't think. Oscar Piastri already gets the move done, nearly hits the wall. Sorry, Tyrone did get DRS. So Oscar Piastri, Goat, your new race leader. He's going to be looking to go back to back here at Tier 3. Inter's Cashmash won the sprint race. He's now P11, unfortunately for him. He'd like to be doing a tiny bit better. Broseph, his teammate, P9 in the top 10. Killian with the DRS. Tyrone and Kingy now quite a bit back of that top 2, and Dunno quite back on the top 4. So it seems like there's a fight for P1 and P2. There's a fight for P3 and P4, and then the rest of the grid pretty much leveled except for T Salmons. But still a lot of time. We've just gone halfway here tonight. Why did I do 21, 24? Just gone halfway. 26 laps was the total. There's now 13 to go. Yeah, 6/10 of the gap. Kingy losing some time to Tyrone there. Tyrone and Kingy are going to have to go 21 laps on those hard set of tyres. They did have a VSC to save them and a full safety car to save them, so to save their tyres, so they should be good. But Kingy has to get DRS here. The detection zone he might have been in will have to just stare at his rear wing. I think he's lost it. Tyrone obviously he doesn't have DRS. Oscar Piastri sets a fast lap in the mediums, but he could just be out of this race unless there's another safety car, just tyre wear wise. He's going to have to go so long on those medium compound tyres, so he's going to want to be pretty much saving soon, or now. But yeah. So it is lap 14. It's Piastri who leads the race. Can Oscar Piastri do what Oscar Piastri did in real life F1 at Hungary, as the F1 free practice was on? I didn't check the results. There were 3 red flags in FP1, just for a quick little update. Just quickly, 3 red flags. Leclerc and Colapinto DNF'd. Sorry if I'm spoiling anything. Sorry about that. But yeah, so Tyrone really falling back from Killian. 2.8 seconds the gap now for that P2 position. And Kingy really struggling on those semi-worn hard tyres. He's now let Dunno come back into DRS rain. He's 2.5 seconds behind Tyrone. So I don't know what's happened to Kingy. Maybe he's got some damage, possibly. Hope not. Didn't look like it from that, but it's not a good camera angle to see. He's got a full front wing. Yeah. Look at Killian. Can Killian get the move done on Piastri? Go. No, he can't. %. Tyre and battery saving for the podium. That is true. Knowing Kingy quite well, and I did literally meet him in person today. He's not the brightest of bunch. He's probably listening right now. Not the brightest of bunch, but yeah, he'll have to be smart about how he plays this. He gained quite some time actually on Tyrone that lap, unfortunately for you, Buster. Tyrone currently on the podium. So the way it stands, so if the race were to end right now, excuse me, Kingy would be in front by 2 points. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah. Yeah, oh, he's in DRS now, Kingy. Tyrone, as Buster said, will be saving tyres, saving ERS, but Kingy now 6/10 off of Tyrone. If there's not another safety car or virtual safety car, it seems like we can see a clear top two unless Oscar Piastri can't go for the move. But yeah, it's going to be tough to get ahead of Alpine, to get ahead of RB for that tier 3 constructors chip. You're 8 points back, so actually yeah, Alpine currently provisionally lead the tier 3 constructors. Wow. Anyway, 5.5 seconds the gap now from Tyrone to Killian. That's P3 to P2. They're just really going away. It's mainly because Oscar Piastri on those fresh semi-fresh meds is really pulling along Killian. But Kingy now 2/10 back behind Tyrone. Is that front wing damage I saw from Kingy? No, it's not. Nearly clobbers the wall, but very close. Provisional leading. Into Castle they go now. Does Tyrone and Kingy and Mercy. Mercy in the fight for a podium here. He is on the meds though, 7-lap-old meds. He's got to go another 10 laps on them. So, going to be tough. Going to be really tough for him, Oscar, Broseph, Doggy, Zand and Aussie. But we'll see how well their tyre saving is. But Tyrone is going to be under immense pressure. Down the start, finish straight from both Kingy and Mercy. What a camera angle we see. That is a brave cameraman right there. Anyway, rear wing will be wide open, sorry, from Kingy. He easily gets the move done. What about Mercy though? He's got the toe from Kingy, but he stays back, doesn't want to go for the move. Kingy nearly puts himself into a wall, has a huge moment out of turn 1, so Tyrone gets that move back. Very good save from Kingy. That brings Bridgie now into the fight for a podium. So there's 4 drivers who are currently fighting for a podium here tonight, but 7.5 seconds is the gap from Tyrone to Oscar Piastri, who is losing some time to Killian in the papaya. But yeah, so Kingy nearly put himself into a wall. Very good save, but just means Tyrone gets the move done now. 8 seconds from P3 to P2. Jeez, huge gap. Seems there was a safety car just a couple laps ago. 6 laps ago. Oh, yellows. Huge moment. It's a lot of drivers. Cashmash, Ekotzi, Aussie. There's a virtual safety car. This will help those medium runners save their tyres just a bit. But there's a huge moment in the mid-pack. Junkyard doing great. Now P9 in that Alpine. So DRS, they won't have DRS. down the main straight. It'll be VSC probably down the main straight anyway. So no overtaking. Let's hope none of the drivers... Oh, DRS has been enabled, sorry. Do they have it enabled though? They don't. Yep, they don't. No one got a virtual safety car as well. Dunno gets the move on Kingy. He's not had a good... Sorry, they do have rear wing open, but Kingy hasn't had the best two virtual safety car restarts, fortunately for him. But Dunno's flying on those 9-lap-old medium tyres. Kingy breaks the toe. He's going to now get the toe from Mercy. They're nearly 3 wide. As Dunno gets a move on Tyrone, Kingy gets a move on Tyrone. They bang wheels a bit. Oh, Tyrone goes very deep. Ekotzi has pit and quit. In the Williams at Alpine off. Everything's happening now, but Tyrone loses 3 spots in the span of 1 corner. But it's now Mercy who is on the podium here tonight. Quickly check position game. He's up 9 spots. Bridgie up 8. Kingy has lost. He started on pole. He's now lost 3 spots. But yeah, Tyrone, not a good turn 3. Can't lie. He seems to be struggling a bit. He's got to make sure he gets DRS here. But Dunno is going to be under pressure from both Kingy and Bridgie. Kingy has the better Bridgie has the better tyres for this fight. Kingy and Tyrone pitted the same lap, so they'll have the same tyres. Oh, yellow, it's Aussie again. He's not having the best of nights. It's Tyrone now 1.2 seconds back. So something's happened to Tyrone after that turn 3 little, not really incident, but I don't know what you want to call it. He doesn't have DRS. Kingy gets ahead of Dunno. He gets P3 provisionally. But Dunno stays ahead of Bridgie. Bridgie seems to have gotten a better exit. But now Bridgie and Dunno will have DRS. And if it's anything to tell from last lap, Kingy could be losing a couple spots here. But we'll have to see. He does seem to be flashing. Dunno goes from look down the inside into turn 3, but he stays back. So Kingy keeps P3. We haven't even been looking at that P1 fight. This P3 fight is getting very, very juicy, if I do say so myself. But here they go, about to be at the infamous castle section, and you've got to wonder, when will the medium runners' tyres start to fall off? They've still got to do 7 more laps in this race, and is that too much? We'll have to see. But Dunno, if Kingy can start to push it, he might be able to lose Dunno. It's now 700s until that range of losing DRS. But he stays as Junkyard Dog gets ahead of Loading Rifle into P8 now. Very good recovery from the Alpine driver. Tyrone is now fully out of DRS. So he's not had that best of a lap, as Oscar Piastri gets a move done down the start-finish straight as easy as you like from the Williams driver. We're in Helicam. Piastri, GOAT, leads this race. He's looking for back-to-back race wins here tonight. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Domois peels into the pits. He pitted lap 1, so he pretty much had to pit. Aussie gets his second exceeding track limits penalty tonight. We've had 4 retirees, so it's nearly, if you don't retire in this race, you get points, except for very last now, because it is points to 15th, as Piastri GOAT seems to be losing Killian. Killian now 1.3 seconds back. And can King Dogger get Mercy out of the DRS range, as Mercy's trying to get Bridgie out of the DRS range, and Tyrone's been out of that DRS range for quite some time. And I've got to agree with you, Buster, it's been quite a clean race, and there's been 4 retirees, but I think 3 of them were pit and quits, unfortunately. And it has been very good to watch and commentate, but Killian's losing butt tons of time now. I wonder if he is, Nope, he's not out of fuel. Just had to quickly check. So he's lost a lot of time, 2.8 seconds, and he's lost time to Kingy, so it's not like Oscar Piastri Goat was just gaining a lot of time on him. Bro, he's just losing a lot of time now. Lost quite a bit of pace. Sorry about the hiccups. This lap. 6.8 the gap from Kingy to Killian now. Those medium runners got to do 4 more laps. Will Mercy get the move done on Kingy? It's 6 tenths, 5 tenths, 4 tenths, 3 tenths. He doesn't get the move done. Kingy stays ahead. Junkyard Dog into P7. He's now chasing down his teammate. Who would have thought before that safety car, Junkyard Dog would be chasing down his teammate for a P6. So currently Alpine, I think, will be walking away with the most points here tonight. Definitely gaining on RB, so they're provisionally and pretty much will be taking the Tier 3 Constructors lead, and it's Kingy, if it stays, will be increasing his Tier 3 Constructors lead. I think just a bit. Just have to see what Oscar Piastri Goat can do, because he's 49 points behind Kingy, actually, so yeah, Kingy will increase the lead. If it stays, 3 cars, so they go, oh, is it yellow? No, Tyrone! Just as we were talking about him, Tyrone's in a wall. He's going to be losing a lot of spots. No safety cars, though. Xander now on the back of him, but he was looking very good at the start. He's unfortunately now dropped down to P9. Xander nearly loses it. Holy, that was close. But Kingy now up to... Oh, sorry, it was always P3. I'm like... Up to P3. He's gaining a lot of time on Killian. So what has happened to Killian? Killian's lost a lot of time to Oscar Piastri Goat, pretty much handing him this win if he doesn't bin it. But Bridgie got the move done on Dunno now. 7 tenths between Kingy and Bridgie. DRS now enabled for Bridgie. Rear wing is wide open, but he's too far back. So Kingy's going to keep the lead into turn 1. Mercy lost quite a lot of time there to Kingy and Bridgie. Now 1.3 back. Junkyard Dog up to P6. Beautiful recovery from the man himself in the Alpine. But is it Bridgie going for a move into turn 3? No, it isn't. Kingy stays ahead on those very quite worn hard compound tyres. 17 laps to be specific. We've got 4 laps to go here tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. Grab your popcorn as Kingy and Bridgie are pushing for a P2 finish. They're gaining tons of time as there's a moment out the back. We're all good though. They're pushing for that P2 finish. They're gaining butt tons of time here. So don't go anywhere. Grab your popcorn, grab your beer if you're of age, grab any beverage you like, and stay here for this spectacle of a race as Mercy gets back into the DRS of Bridgie. Rifle gets a 3-second pen, so that'll push up Broseph another spot. Good race from Broseph here tonight. Junkyard Dog gets a much better exit than Kingy. I think he tapped the wall a tiny bit, did Kingy. But he still stays ahead, but he's not going to be ahead for much longer. He could be dropping 2 spots down the start-finish straight just from how powerful the DRS is. But Bridgie's flashing. Not going to matter though. He's going to have DRS. He's going to have a bit of a slipstream as Aussie's back in a wall. Bridgie gets the move done. What about Mercy? Into turn 1. Stays back. So Bridgie now on the podium. 4.1 to Killian. Seems like Killian's found his groove again and is finally got that pace back. But Kingy will have DRS on Bridgie. Will he look for moving to turn 3? No, he won't. He stays ahead, does Bridgie. Yeah, now 5 seconds from Killian to Oscar Piastri. So keep it clean, Oscar. And you're looking for back-to-back race wins here. Tier 3 Inters Racing League. But Kingy and Dunno very much staying with Bridgie here. They're, as long as they don't bin it, looking like a P5 finish for those blokes. But Junkyard Dog, as we've said multiple times, what a finish from him. Up to P6. He was last, I think, a couple near the start of this race. And this part of the track is tricky. Oh, they make a tiny bit of contact. Kingy flew through that, and it worked. But Bridgie has lost his front left end plate. Bridgie's lost his front left end plate. I don't know how, but he has. So he's going to be very slow in the corners. He's sliding out of, I think that's turn 17 or 18. Very slidey. They're 3 wide down the start finish straight. Where's Helicopter Cam when you need it? But Mercy up to P3. Can Kingy go around the outside for a move? He's looking for it, and he doesn't get it. Unless he got a better exit, he didn't. So Bridgie loses 2 spots. Mercy gains 2 spots. Kingy doesn't lose or gain any, but Mercy's not going to have DRS. So can Kingy get the move into turn 3? We've got 3 laps to go. You don't need to go right now. You wouldn't really want to be first into lap 26 on that main straight. As I think I just saw a little bit of a yellow flag for a second there. Possibly. Nope. But 4.2 from Dono to Killian. So I think Killian finally found his groove. Back 4-second gap, so just drive smooth. Could be looking at P2. He's right on board with Kingy here through Castle. Stay behind Dunno. Obviously, you're not making moves to a 7-meter wide part of the track, but he's on his bumper. Is Kingy to Dunno? Not Junkyard Dog. Sorry, Bridgie losing a couple tenths, but he's all good. Still in that DRS range as they ride that curb. Kingy can smell what Dunno had for dinner tonight and possibly breakfast yesterday morning as Bridgie goes wide out of turn 16. Possibly got a warning for that, but look how close. We needed this last lap, F1. Not F1, sorry, Codemasters. Kingy easily gets the move done. Bridgie also quite easily gets the move done before the finish line even. So lap 25 or 26, Bridgie is looking for a move down the inside of turn 1. I'm looking at the wrong person. He goes for it and he gets it done. Bridgie takes the race lead, and that loses Kingy quite a lot of time there. So Bridgie's now on the podium, and Killian's fully found his groove now, gaining a lot of time on Oscar Piastri goat. But yeah, not ideal for Kingy. He's lost quite a lot of time. Not ideal. Yellow's out back. Is it a Haas possibly of Cashmash? Didn't really get a good look, but this, we've been looking at this P3 battle for a very long time now, because it's the most interesting battle right now. There's a couple other battles for P7, P10, as Tyrone gets a penalty. That's not going to affect him too much. It just means he's not going to be able to get Broseph, but Paulie needs to gain a couple tenths to take advantage of that track limits. But yes, it's Bridgie who is currently leading this last podium position battle. Kingy's like, get a move on Dunno, get closer to Bridgie, and he does just that as Zandon is in a wall, but it's too close for a safety car. We'll quickly just bring this up. Who's got the most battery? Oh, Kingy's not got a lot. That's not what you want to see if you're a Ferrari fan like myself. He's losing a lot of time. Dunno is going to get the move on Bridgie. Come on, Kingy. Oh, and he still doesn't have that front left end plate, does Bridgie, but he's keeping the lead. It's just going to give him more straight line speed. Into turn 1, Mercy stays back, and Bridgie keeps P3. Out of turn 2 we go. Can Killian make a last ditch effort to try catch Oscar Piastri goat? It's 1.9, 1.8. It's actually going to be very close. I think it's 1.7. 8 tenths. Oh, I thought that was Oscar who made an error, and he did. 2 tenths now. It was 6 seconds a couple laps ago. It's now 2 tenths for this race lead. Has he possibly run out of fuel. No, he hasn't. Oh, it's going to be a huge mad dash to the line. He's made another mistake. Does Killian take this race lead? Has he got a puncture possibly? Doesn't look like it. I think Killian might have this race win. He might just have this race win, but we'll have to see to the line. There's another yellow. It's Zandon again. Where we've started the main straight. Oscar Piastri leads Killian by 2/10. But he's going to have a huge toe and he's going to have DRS. I think Killian's got this wrapped up and in the bag. Easy as you like. Does he get the move done? 300ths. Killian takes the race lead before the line. To the line by a 10th. Killian, the papaya, is your race winner. We'll have to see for P3. It's going to be Bridgie. Mercy very close. It's a 10th. It's Bridgie, Mercy, Kingy, Junkyard Doggy, P6. Very good race from you, my friend. Very, very good. As I try to get these guys in. Can't find this Bridgie bloke. Two seconds, guys, sorry. But yes, it is Oscar Piastri GOAT. Sorry, no, sorry, no, it's not. Don't know what I'm smoking. It's Killian who wins the race here at Baku Inters Racing League Tier 3. I'm just going to add these guys and get them into a party, hopefully, so I'll be 2 seconds. It was Donwa, sorry, yeah, Donwa was P10 tonight, so that would have been real F1 1 point, but it isn't here at Inters, it's top 15. As Dunno gets driver of the day, and rightly so. He gets P4, he gained, I think, 9 positions, maybe 8 positions. We'll quickly watch this. Watch this podium. Oh. 2 seconds again, guys. Congratulations to our podium getters. I'll try get them in to the comms box, if possible. Bridgie's added me. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry for this. Very, very sorry. Bridgie. Killian. Oh, I'll quickly go through race director if I can. Oh, just went through it. Okay, hopefully we have one of our podium drivers in soon. Hopefully.
This is what we call the play screen.
Natalie,
Feel free to
shush.
explore. Have a good look.
Natalie.
Welcome to F1
Natalie.
World, a journey through the as you play,
Sorry,
you'll learn
guys.
upgrades that can be equipped along the way. You'll build up
Natalie.
your compendium. So when you're ready, jump into the play screen.
I'll try to get these podium guys in. Don't know if they want to join. So we'll try to get comms. Hopefully, guys. Be much appreciated. Come on, lads. I think we might nearly be done. Because no one seems to want to join this comms box. Yeah, well, if no one's going to join, that is going to be a stream. I think we'll quickly invite Bridgie one more time. We'll put the party on public. Alright. Oh, he lost. So, Killian lost force feedback. That's why he lost quite some time. But yeah. That's going to be the end of the race. The end of the stream, sorry. I was Cam. Thank you all for joining me here at Tier 3 Inters at Baku. It was Killian who won the race. Oscar Piastri got a P2. And Bridgie with a P3. That's your podium. Thank you all for joining. Have a wonderful night and bye-bye.